Does your mom know you're watching this show? Brought to you by a studio audience. No, welcome everyone to season 2 of the Friday Night BS show. I am your host, John Scully, along with Deana down there. Deana's here tonight. Our co-host tonight is Bruce and K-Dog. I'm going to call him K-Dog from now on, man. Our weird news tonight, dating rules. It's a new dating rule. Says women should only sleep with a man when he's spent $1,000 on her needs. We're going to ask Deana what needs. What does he mean by needs? We'll find
I
out.
had the same exact question. What do you mean by needs? Do you mean you just want $1,000 spent on dates? Because
That's like a hooker. Just give her $1,000. Just go here. We're gonna end it right now.
More expensive than a hooker, and you get what you're looking for.
Just you find her on the dating app and you just hand her $1,000. Look, we're just gonna cut the bullshit. No dinners, no dates, no buying drinks, no coffee. Here's the grand. Let's get this over with.
They have a word for that already.
Yeah, they do. And our topics tonight. Are you in a competitive relationship? Well, used to be. And how to stop. Are you living with your rival? This is kind of an interesting topic because I think we've all seen people in relationships that you just knew who the competitive one was. Yes.
Absolutely.
Yeah. Game night at the house, and then, fucking she's the one that, or he maybe just, grabs a Monopoly board and fucking throws it up in the air and fucking starts yelling and screaming, accusing everyone of cheating on the fucking night, dude.
You only play Monopoly if you want to fight with somebody.
Oh, yeah, you do. And this is
Monopoly
the tough one.
and Dungeons and Dragons.
Yeah,
those games are meant for fighting.
This one's us boys right here. 6 reasons why some beautiful women struggle to get boyfriends. Oh, my heart. Oh, it's so tough for the attractive people out there. Yeah, Bruce, there you go. Oh, yes, Deana. Well, we need to ask Deana, how was your birthday?
It was nice. For once, I did nothing.
You didn't do nothing? Did you get a cake?
No.
Was there candles involved? No. A cupcake? No. Not even a cupcake?
I did get lobster ravioli the day after.
Oh, my goodness. Well, we're going to have to I'll have to have a cupcake sent to your house.
You're so sweet. You don't have to do that.
Did you drink a beer at least?
You know me. Come on.
Yeah. Well, hey, because you weren't here yet last week, boys, you ready? We're gonna sing "Happy Birthday." You ready?
Oh,
don't.
Ready?
We did it last week.
Why didn't show up last week?
We only said "Happy Birthday." We didn't sing it. I wanted to sing it to her.
That's right. Yeah.
When she wasn't here. So you ready, guys? 1, 2, 3. Happy birthday to you.
Happy birthday
to you.
Don't quit your day jobs.
Happy birthday to Deana. Happy birthday to you.
Oh, we should have just sung her the Happy Birthday, Mr. President.
Thank you. That was lovely.
I always ask everybody that has a birthday, do you feel a year older?
I'm old. They all feel the same.
Oh, God. Right, Bruce, I'm old.
I quit having them, so,
My dad said to me, "You finally passed me up in birthdays." Oh, I'm old,
That's how it works. I keep telling my daughter, I said, "You're catching up."
What's funny is my daughter, when I said Hopes was yesterday, and when I said, do you feel older? She goes, "No, you're the one that should feel older, Dad." I was like, what the fuck is that all about? Oh, she threw it right back in my face.
Snap.
Yeah. Well, let's get right into the weird news. New dating rule says women should only sleep with a man when he spends $1,000 on her needs. I'm going to start with Kevin. Kevin, what do you suppose needs are?
Oh my gosh. Let's see. Babysitters for when they're out on dates. Nails, hair, probably clothes, and like a Sheen shopping list.
Wow, shit. How about you, Bruce? What would you think women's needs are?
Well, I know. First off, who made the list?
I'm sure this was written by a female, so yeah.
Well, I have to agree with Kevin. And of course, they've probably got an hourly rate paying for their time to be with you. So you have to factor that into whatever their hourly rate is that they assume they're worth. So outside of the shopping list prior to the date.
Yeah. Well, if you meet her on almost Craigslist, if you meet her,
That's the new dating site, Craigslist, huh?
It's always been a dating site.
No, don't be meeting any women on Craigslist, guys. No, you meet her on a dating app, right? And you take her out. I mean, that would make me feel like I need to carry a notepad around or start keeping receipts on what I'm buying her throughout our dating process, and then like put it in her face. $999.99, man. Here's a penny. Let's do this, baby.
You show up, be like, here's all the receipts. Let's do this. Here you go.
Yeah. Look, I got receipts, man.
I did watch one guy. He was talking about it, and he went on a date. It was a thing, and he said he got there, and the conversation was all about her. And once he started talking about himself, her eyes just glazed over, like she wasn't interested. Right? She ordered all top shelf drinks, several, the most expensive thing on the menu, and I didn't even get so much as a hug goodbye at the end of the day.
Oh wow!
And he says that's $200 date.
I want a hug, at least a kiss.
Yeah,
$200.
It just felt used. That's kind of how it works.
All right, Deana, what are your needs?
Oh dear Lord! See, this one pissed me off. I read the whole article. And I get what the idea is. The idea behind this is to not make it about naked time, to make it take a long time to get to know each other and put boundaries on that. But to put a dollar amount that, baby prostitutes are cheaper than that.
Yeah.
What are you doing? You sound kind of like a materialistic bitch.
If that's the case, that's a horrible way to frame that whole thing.
The dollar amount translated to $2,000 in American. So if you figure $200 a date, like Bruce said, that works out to 10 dates.
That's 10 dates.
All right. So what if one of the dates you want to just sit in and Netflix and chill? Now you got to make it 11 dates because she's a bitch.
Yeah. Hey, no, you got to count Netflix. That's $20 a month. That counts. So
that's a cheap date then.
Yeah, the bag of popcorn. That counts. All that.
The water she uses when she goes to the bathroom.
To make dinner, right, guys?
The electricity.
Hold on,
all that good.
I can't hear you guys. All right, speak. All right, there we are. Yeah, I mean, I get where she's going with it, and I understand that. But when you I did the same thing you did, Deana. I kind of calculated how much on average I would be spending on a date. And 200 even is kind of high for just a normal date. So, you're going to Chili's or you're going to fucking, BJ's or another place. You're looking at, 150, 125, so I get where she's going with it, where it's like, if he really wants to be with me and sleep with me, he's going to keep going and asking me out every, but how many dates do you go on with someone on average? Say you really see it. Yeah.
So somebody keeping a running tab until you hit that magic $1,000, and then we're good.
Well, I mean, but like, it's not only that. Like, we're in the age of equality, right? So that means
Yeah.
that like she's paying for half the dates. So
You
like that, are you talking like 30 dates now? 40 dates? Or are we talking six
Right.
months in?
Ooh, I didn't even
That's a
think
good
about
point.
that, Kevin. I didn't even think about what does it count when she pays for it?
Well, and I
Like
mean, and
going-
how are you framing that as needs? Like, I wouldn't consider going out on a date a need. Like, that's framed as need.
yeah. Uh, well, I mean, you brought up some other things too. I mean, if I'm dating someone, that means dinner, drinks, maybe, car ride somewhere, or, you know what I'm saying, but I'm not
Right,
buying
the
her a
lift,
dress.
you're like, yeah, hell no,
I'm
don't
not
do
paying
it.
for her nails to get done. I'm not paying for
Hell
her hair to
no.
get done.
Oh, I was reading an article. That's where all those came from. I was reading
Yeah.
an article today about this woman, and she expected like Uber rides, babysitters for her kids. She's like, if you're not spending money on me prior to the date, and not including you paying for the whole date, I'm not interested. So that's
Yeah.
where mine was came from.
I bet you're
I'm
single.
I'm not paying for her babysitter either, man.
No.
I mean,
This is
that shit's
why
nuts.
I don't date women that have young kids.
Yeah,
Dang.
and that's difficult for you because you like younger women.
Yeah, but the thing is that a lot of the women are waiting till later to have the kids. So now they're pushing their
Yeah.
50s and they've still got teenagers at home or younger, which shocks the hell out of me, but it is a fact.
And I wonder. I mean, this is not something comes up in conversation. I mean, do you think that this specific woman is actually telling guys, "Hey, if you're gonna want to sleep with me, you're gonna have to spend the time." I mean, that it just sounds gross.
Right? How do you even bring that to the table? Hey, by the way, you're paying for all my shit, right?
Well, unless she's like a 10 or something, and guys are, biting at that. But
Or yeah, that or yeah, I mean, what does she do? Like when he goes in for a kiss or tries to get to second base, what? No, 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 you're only at $600. You need to stop. And then how surprised would the guy be to realize? You mean I got to get to $1,000 before I can even go any further?
some guys are simps, John.
All right,
She
Kevin.
she's laughing. She knows what that word that
Yeah.
I
word
know what
is.
that means.
It's terrifying
Right.
hearing you say it, Bruce.
Yeah, it is terrifying. Hold on, Bruce.
I have to go text my son and tell him Bruce said simps.
All right, I'm gonna start with Kevin here. Kevin, you swiped right is right for the one you pick, right? Left is a
Mhm.
no. You swipe right, you go on your first date with this chick, coffee date. You meet her, you're talking to her, and she throws this out to you. And I know I'm putting you on the spot because if you answer it a certain way, you're gonna sound like a dog, right? I know. But are you gonna even try for a second date knowing that that's what it's going to take to get to sleep?
Absolutely not.
I
Absolutely.
no. Yeah.
That date is over right then and there. The minute that gets said,
See Kevin take a Starbucks cup and just walks hey later.
let's have a nice night. Good luck with the rest of your life.
Uh,
I mean,
and it's
'cause
not because I'm going to just clarify. I'm assuming it's not because like, hey, I just want to get laid. It's just your feelings are different. You're right. It's not just
if
that.
you're this is my thought about it, because there's a lot of people that bring up stuff like this when it comes to money like that. If you are already going into the first date with the mindset of this being a transactional thing, I am already uninterested,
Yeah.
because that's not how relationships work for the most part.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Kind of takes the romance right out of it. I
Yeah.
mean, yeah, it's just like, well, okay, what is this? Should I just give you my ATM card right now? Where's the
I
swiper?
mean, you're talking about expectations being completely different for most normal people than
Yeah.
that person.
And like I was saying, for us, I know it's a difficult question to answer because some people are going to think, well, you're just a dog answering it that way. But you're right. It's more to it than that. It just doesn't feel. I know guys are not supposed to say this, but it doesn't feel romantic.
No,
It doesn't feel
feels
genuine. It
disingenuous,
wouldn't feel like anything.
forced.
Bruce, how about you, Brucey? What are you doing?
I would see if I could borrow the grease pin and write down the $1,000 and whatever the coffee cost, deduct that from the cost, and go. And then I would leave.
I would. All right, I would tell her she owes me for the coffee, and then
Yeah,
I'd leave.
Balance due, not from Bruce.
All right, I'm gonna.
No,
flip
I
it.
like Kevin. I mean, if it feels like a transactional date where it's, I'm gonna have to buy or love, then it's not a relationship. It's not worth pursuing. So,
Yeah.
I mean,
You're forcing me to spend money on you so I can sleep with you. I might as well go down 9th Street and find a hooker and do it and just end it. And I don't have to buy her dinner, lunch, or anything. Just
flowers or nothing,
nothing. Just
Probably
all I gotta
cheaper too.
all I gotta do is buy her, a vaccination shot or something like that. And
that would be you.
Hey, I know you're a hooker, but do you have your COVID shot?
You don't have to kiss them, John.
There's still fluids involved, Bruce. There's still fluids involved. All right, I'm going to flip it, Deana. I'm going to flip it.
Lord.
How about you? I know it doesn't make sense. We can't force women to have sex with us. But, so if a guy says, "Hey, you gotta spend $1,000 on me," I could see the girl.
That's hilarious. I would laugh and leave. There's not even I don't even need my order. Goodbye.
Yeah.
I have my own problems. I don't need a child. Thanks. Bye.
And Deana would be like, "Well, I got a couple of bills I need to pay off. Maybe."
What is this, indecent proposal?
Ridiculous.
I mean, that's what it feels like. I mean, it's just, to me, and I know they say guys aren't, it's bullshit. Guys aren't romantic. There are romantic guys out there, but this is not romantic. This is nowhere near. This is so bad. Hollywood wouldn't even do a movie based on this. You know what I mean? You know what I'm saying?
Well, I mean,
it's made 50 states. You never know.
I like Kevin.
Worse movies have been made, John.
I saw
Pretty Woman.
Yeah, when I first started dating, I mean, I was doing the kind of a corny thing, but all my first dates, I would bring them a red rose when I picked them up.
Oh yeah. See, you got the out of Deana. Oh. I like that.
Some appreciated. Some of them would just throw it in the house and grab their overnight bag and out the door. It's like,
grab the overnight bag.
Well, Bruce always does give them the gift bag. Bruce has got the gift bag full of lotions and other accessories when they leave. So
I sent them away with the toothbrush, little tube of toothpaste,
a toothbrush in there, some fucking lotion.
Care package.
Little take care package.
A McDonald's coupon for an Egg McMuffin.
Yep.
$10 for a cab.
Yep.
We appreciate
Starbucks coupon.
Please rate your stay.
Get the little clipboard. Sit down for like a couple minutes and fill out. Were you satisfied?
Little survey.
Would you like to take a survey?
We'll call that Airbnb.
Yeah. Hey, that's good. I think they stole that from me.
It says dating expert Jan Hawkins has explained a new theory which says women should hold off on getting into bed with guys until he has spent some serious money on her. My goodness.
It's always written by a woman.
All right, like Deana says, I get what they're doing, and I get if you really want to sleep with that person or you want to continue or have a relationship with that person, I can understand where, hey, you're going to have to go out with me a few times for me to get comfortable to make that move. but to put a number on it like that, and then that it just maybe she could have just said, hey, would it make all right? Let me put it this way, Deana. Let me ask you and the boys. Actually, I got to ask the boys this question. Would it matter if she didn't put the dollar number in, but she just said dates? Hey, I need 10 days before I could think about sleeping with someone. That sounds better, right? Than putting $1,000 figure on it. Would that make it different?
It would
for you,
Joey,
Kevin?
it would. No, it wouldn't.
100%.
Yeah. For you, it wouldn't wouldn't it make a difference, Bruce?
Me?
If she said, instead of saying, "Hey, I'm not going to sleep with you unless you spend $1,000," but instead of saying that, she says, "Look, for me to make that move in our relationship, I need to have a few dates or 10 dates or whatever." Does that sound better doing it that way?
I would feel uncomfortable if she actually put a number to it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You just think it should happen organically.
No, yeah. It's just something that happens. If you're trying to put a number on it, seems forced. So
Well, yeah, I get that. We'll maybe just say, hey, I need to go out with someone for several months before.
yeah, or weeks or days or hours, but
Hours, fucking Bruce, hours. We've been at the restaurant for an hour. Are we gonna do
10
this now?
minutes here. Come on, what's holding up?
Bruce tapping his. Are we gonna do this now?
Yeah, come on.
His magnums are burning a hole in my pocket. Are we going or what?
Yeah.
Going or what?
So. This
pill's
pill's gonna wear off here in a minute.
Yeah, 4 hours. We got 4 hours.
No. If you're 4 hours, you gotta go to the hospital.
No, if it's over 4 hours, you gotta go to the hospital or become a porn star.
Yeah, one of the two.
Yeah. But yeah, I think to me, I like it more organic, where it just it happens. There's no time restraint or fixed window or fixed amount or any of that crap on it. So
yeah. I get where you're going with the organ. I think it's like, maybe the second or third date, and it's just that passionate kiss at the door, and next thing you know, the door's opening up and somehow you made it to the bedroom and you're half naked. Yeah.
Waiting for the passion to kick in the moment to kick in, not necessarily, the calculator to be added up and the the line drawn on the calendar as you're counting it down. That's just
one more date.
You got another stamp. Yeah. Here, where's your punch card? All right, 7 more to go.
Keep next to your deli sandwich card.
Yeah, you show up with the punch card. This is date 7. She clicks it.
Buy one, get one free. I can put the 7th punch card. I get the free one now.
I can see it getting to that point. It'd be stupid, but yeah.
I don't know. It's just I think it's a silly thing. Do I think women should wait? Yeah, I think you should wait. I don't think you should jump in the bed with somebody on the first date. No, but I mean, I wouldn't mind. I would not be upset. I mean, you're not going to be upset, Kevin, right?
See, John. No. I'm waiting till at least the 3rd month. Right.
3rd month. Jeez, you might as well put a ring on.
You saying that to a girl, John? Yeah.
Yeah. No. Yeah. No. I'd be like, no. You sure you want to do this? You sure?
I've done it to a girl before. I didn't mean it.
As I got the ripping the condom off with my teeth. You sure you want to do
this? One last chance.
Send your hate mail too. Gina. Oh, Larry, what's up, Larry?
Larry says it just should happen. Yep.
Worst case scenario, there's always that place in Nevada. Tell us more about that place in Nevada.
Oh yeah,
I've heard of those things, but I've never been to one. So
no, they're not that good. Bruce, the romance isn't there when you're paying that kind of money.
Going there for romance, John.
If I'm paying, I'm not looking for romance.
I don't think you're going there for romance, John. I think
my name is Destiny.
That's not your real name, is it?
No, they're Destiny or some fucking name, some
Tiffany, Mercedes. They're all named after cars or jewelry.
Yeah, I don't know.
Diamond.
Like I said, I think maybe she should have changed her wording a little bit and maybe like I said, maybe hey, I got just say hey, I got to go out with you for a couple months before I decide to sleep with you. That's fine. I'm Portia. That is one of their names too. What's your name, Portia?
I think Roxy's like the number one.
Roxy
Yep.
Star.
Yep.
Well, I hope it's not a trend that's continues. It's just a weird one. I just feel like who's keeping track, who's counting, who's keeping the receipts.
Who's got
And
the
what
punch
happens
card?
if you go over 1,000 and she doesn't put out? Now that's a contract. That's a fucking verbal
Right?
contract, right,
That's a
Kevin?
verbal
That's a verbal
contract.
contract. Hey,
Now
man.
she not only
No comment.
now not only does she have to sleep with you, she has to start it.
Yeah, I'll take her ass to court, man.
So this was done in Europe by because of the money amount. So
Right.
what was the equal amount U.S.
It's
money
the
for that?
dollar right
About
now. I
$8,000,
checked it.
$2,000.
Pretty close.
No,
to
it's not that
$2,000.
much. It's not that much.
It wasn't.
It's a dollar right now. The euro's $1.07 to our dollar, so it's like a little like 12.
1,700.
Oh,
Yeah.
so
So
it's like 1,200 and change then.
yeah. So fucking women. Why you guys got to make things so complicated? Just
So
I
men
don't
are
know.
simple, sex
A
and
few
food.
are ruining it for the rest of us. That's
Sex and
not
food.
fair.
We don't want to
I mean, that's
overthink
the
this
same for
crap.
everything right now.
Yeah.
Fair.
We are going to jump into topic 2. Wish the girls out there that are trying to get to that $1,000 all the luck in the world. But I can promise you, 90% of the guys out there are going to tell you to go to hell.
Yep.
Start an OnlyFans.
Yeah, start an OnlyFans. Yeah, there you go. Start an Only. If that's your bottom dollar, I don't know what to tell you. All right, I'm gonna start with Kevin. Kevin, you've been in a relationship. Who was the competitive one in your relationship, or was it equal?
Usually I think it was me, but that was only when I was younger. I haven't been competitive about anything in a long time.
Yeah. I mean, was it to the point like we joked about earlier though, where if you were losing at Monopoly, you would quit, walk away, or throw the board up in the air? I mean, you weren't that level of competitiveness, was it? Or was
I mean, I'd walk away. I wouldn't flip the board, but I'd walk away. Oh my God. I've had so many crazy ass Monopoly games. People screaming at each other, throwing shit at each other. Monopoly's a great game. I love it.
Yeah. It's a good way to find out your true personality, Monopoly.
Oh, hell yeah.
How about you, Deana? Who was the competitive one in your relationships?
I'm not gonna say that I'm not competitive, but I'm all about friendly competition. Like me and my ex used to do the Bears versus Packers every year because I'm a Packers fan and he was a Bears fan. Sorry, Kevin.
Hey, everybody makes
and because that's sorry, Kevin, because the Bears suck.
Oh my
God,
they do. They're terrible, and every year I would win. That was the bet. If whoever wins gets to some sort of memorabilia for their team from the other person. I have so much Packers stuff.
But you didn't? Did you were you fucking in front of the TV shaking your ass at him and fucking doing the fucking dance and being all in his face?
After year 3 or 4, maybe.
Yeah. How about you, Bruce?
Oh, well, it was probably the wife, but it was a fun competitiveness. It was she was competing in fun. I mean, yeah, she would compete hard on certain things.
Yeah.
I mean, with to Mexico one trip, and it was her first time in a kayak. And it took her a while to find a life preserver that would fit her and stuff. Well, the other kayakers were already heading out to the buoy in the lagoon, so we were like the second one to leave the beach. And she got in there, and I gave her a few little things. Next thing I know, she's going, dig, 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 dig.
Oh, Jesus Christ!
we were the first kayak to the buoy.
Switch went on, dude.
Yeah, the switch went on. It's like, holy crap! So we were like the second to last off the beach and the first one to the buoy.
Yeah, that's the weird thing is when these people when that switch goes off, you can see it. And it's just like
who's this crazy gal in the front of the kayak, man?
Who the fuck did I marry? What the fuck? Who are you, Vince Lombardi?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, Katrina, my ex was. I wasn't allowed to win at anything, whether it was fucking Uno, cards, fucking you name it. And yeah, she wasn't the like in your face kind of I mean, it just all depends. I mean, if we were just by ourselves, it was just like I won. But when there was other people there, that switch went off, and it was just shaking your ass and fucking putting kick your. It's fucking Uno, man. It's fucking Uno. Boasting is the big one. That's the first one that they talk about. It's just that it's normal to want positive regret from friends, lovers, and family members, but going out of your way. Jealousy indicates an unhealthy pattern rather than tearing your tearing your loved one down. Your motivation for sharing victory should be positive. Yeah. Did you get that, Bruce? I kicked your ass, but hey, I love you, husband.
Oh yeah, I've got that before.
You too, Deana?
That works.
Were you nice like a couple hours after? Did you console him on the Bears getting their ass kicked?
Oh, of course. Oh. I'm like, haha, that's what you get for rooting for a team that's gonna lose. Duh.
Well, that sounds like
and then I'd be like, and then there was the I'm sorry.
Which the I'm sorry just led to you insulting them more.
Yeah. Sorry. I'm sorry your Bears suck.
Right. I'm sorry you picked a shit ass team.
Right? Losing is hard.
There's a little apology in there somewhere, right?
Yeah. The non-apology apology.
Yeah. Instead of making your partner happy with big news, you find ways to make them jealous. You don't want to admit it, but you're deep down there is something in you that tells you to boost your success and achievements an upper hand by making your partner jealous. And what's more, you enjoy making them insecure and hurting their egos. What? Bad Deana. Bad Deana. She froze. She knew.
Don't for bad team. Sorry.
I don't think that's good for a relationship.
And I was talking about this with somebody else, and he was trying to say there's a difference of someone that is competitive and then just someone that is just wants to win. He says there's a difference. Yes. And I'm like, how? I want to hear your explanation. Competitive and just someone that wants to win.
Well, it's obvious he wants to win an argument with you, dear John. So,
someone that just wants to win is somebody that's probably very manipulative in personality.
Yeah.
He's just insecure.
Yes.
Insecure. Where was I? I don't know. You're always focused on winning. Yeah, you're always focused on winning from your partner. Striking competition with your partner is a healthy thing, but if it is related to sports or games where you tease your partner, Deana, teasing your partner by ultimately letting him or her win and enjoy their success. Have you? Yeah, in your situation, you can't make the Bears win. I mean, that's virtually impossible.
I can't. Exactly. I can't fix that.
Yeah. I mean,
nobody can fix that.
Right.
Obviously.
The Bears can't even fix that.
Not for the last 10 years.
Yeah, right. 10. Jeez.
Now, let me ask, Kevin, you said you were the most aggressive in your relationship, right?
Yeah, usually.
Did you ever feel like you had to let her win?
All the time.
And did you let her win?
No. She would get so mad, and I'd be like, "You want to win? Get better."
as he throws the dice on the board.
It's so surprising I'm still single, right?
Kevin,
I can't
I can see
imagine.
Kevin holding all the Monopoly money in his face. Like,
Sniffing it.
This smells so good. It smells like victory.
You want to borrow some money?
You owe me rent. $12,000.
Oh, look at
Kevin,
That was
you.
the worst. That was the worst. They'd be like,
I
"Oh,
can-
can I just take
I
this
can
thing?"
see
No,
Kevin.
fuck you, pay me.
I can see. Oh, you landed on Boardwalk
Board.
again.
Oh,
Oh, I
my
got.
I've
God.
got
three
5
houses.
hotels on that property.
What can I say? What can I say?
Ooh,
Monopoly's a hell of a game.
Sure.
Yeah. She was the same way. She wouldn't. There was no way she was going to let me win, even if she felt bad. I could have been in tears, and she still wouldn't have not let me win. She would have been just like. I mean, I don't know how you. Yeah, I guess you could. Make someone win playing Uno or playing any game. You can, get someone to win. How about you, Brucey?
I've thrown the game.
You've thrown a game. Yeah.
I've thrown a game.
Yeah.
Oh man, why did I do something stupid like that?
Oh man.
Jeez,
Yeah.
man, what was I thinking?
Yeah, because I
You
started.
won.
Yeah, I started thinking back to like my boys, like when I don't know, it's like the father son thing, of just not letting your boys beat you, at things, and I never, like we play basketball, we do whatever, and I would always, I'm the dad, I'm supposed to kick your ass, whether we're playing basketball out front or playing video games, but I tell you that first time Frank, my son, beat me at Madden, and he started fucking dancing in front of me and fucking throws the paddles up. I was like, "What the fuck? You got your mom's fucking gene thing." He's been waiting for 10 years to fucking finally beat me. And when he did, he just threw that paddle up in the air. He shook his ass in my face, dude. He walked down the hallway, fucking woo, woo. I'm like, what the fuck happened? He went out in the streets. He had a parade. He's fucking letting all his friends know. Look, I just kicked my dad's ass on fucking Madden, man. Oh man. But if your ultimate focus is on winning from your partner at all costs, and you both try to outdo each other's without thinking of the consequences, this is sure sign of competitive relationship. If you focus on winning and aim to belittle your partner, Deana, you are into severe competition relationship that will destroy. It will destroy your life.
It will destroy your life. So the moral of the story is don't be a Bears fan.
I mean,
That's what I got from it. Yeah.
that's it. Don't wear that black.
Yeah.
I'm so glad I don't care about football.
Just for you, the Bears.
Bear.
The Bears. I don't
Hey,
know.
at least Aaron Rodgers is gone.
I know, but you know what? Doesn't matter.
Yeah.
Love is not terrible, and
That's
our
right.
coach is not bad either.
Yeah, it's not bad. I mean, I should have did this because now that I think about it, I mean, you grow up to be, you're kind of groomed to be a competitive person. I think it's something to do. I don't think it's genetics, you know what I mean, that you're competitive. There's a reason you are that type of person by the time you get to an adult, no?
Well,
Yeah, absolutely.
in our generation, there was winners and losers.
Yeah.
The generations now, they're all participation trophies. There are no
Yeah.
winners or losers.
Yeah.
Right? So they've nipped the competitiveness out of anything nowadays because everybody gets a participation trophy. So
Yeah, but I think
Boring.
you still have. I think you still have that competitive nature, whether it's with your siblings or your friends. You still, I think, even if you're just getting a competitive trophy, and that's all you're getting. Like when I coached soccer for 15 years, and when those kids knew at the beginning that it was just a competitive trophy, there still was that drive to, I want to be the best kid on the team. I want to score. I think it's still there, and I don't know. I don't want to. I don't think it's just like your parents that are doing that to you, making you competitive. I think it's your siblings, your friends, your school. You still. I don't. You know where I'm going with this?
Absolutely. I mean, show me one kid of a large family that hasn't been competitive for the last piece of anything at dinner time.
Yeah. I
You
mean,
learn
yes,
that is
especially
learned behavior.
especially especially if you're like in a family with 6 kids, you're going to be
Right.
one of those or 2, maybe 3, maybe very fucking competitive kids. They're just going to be like, hey, I'm going to finish my dinner first. I'm going to get to the TV first.
Right.
I
I'm gonna
think
get the
you're
last
home.
piece of Texas toast. Come on.
Yeah. I mean,
No,
what
I
do you
just
think?
want to. I'm just going for the participation trophy.
Yeah. No. I think. Don't you think so, Kevin?
What? That I think that competitiveness is genetic.
You think it's genetic, huh? Oh,
I
fuck.
Yeah,
mean,
some people have
every
it, some people don't, Johnny.
I
Some
mean,
are
but like
some yeah, some just like to sit there and let it happen, and they're just not in their nature to
Mhm.
be that competitive person. Others are over competitive. Some are trigger competitive.
That's a good word. Trigger
Yeah.
competitive.
Those are the ones. Ah!
Right? Son of a bitch, fine.
Come on, you fucking
Right?
bears.
Yeah. I'll show
Kevin, finish
you.
what you were saying, Kevin. What were you
oh,
saying?
I was just every single living thing on the face of this planet competes for shit. Plants compete for light against one another. Everything competes. It's bred. It's part of our DNA.
I
Now,
didn't
I'm
think
not
about
saying
that.
that we don't exaggerate it through like learning and like being raised in a society, but it's absolutely part of us before we're born.
And now that you say it, and I think isn't there something that happens in our brain? Some endorphins are let off in our
Adrenaline.
brains.
Adrenaline.
Well, adrenaline kicks in, but there's something else that stimulates the brain when to wanting to win and
Oh yeah, it's
and
endorphins. It's absolutely endorphins. It's the
uh,
feel good drugs.
I want to win, baby. That's scary. You secretly rejoice when your partner fails, Dina. You just
Oh yeah. It's not secretly. It's
not secretly.
it's not a secret at all.
It's fairly obvious.
It's quite obvious.
Yeah,
The
that's me.
secret part is how much she enjoys it.
Yes, that's the secret.
Yeah.
The secret part is how much I didn't
I
celebrate
I
outwardly and give
liked
it
winning, but I wasn't the one that like put it in your face when I did win. Even though I didn't win a lot, when I did win, it was just kind of like, I'm more like I get up and walk away. But yeah, when I get out like out in another room or in the kitchen away from her or away from whoever I kind of like, yeah, fucking kicked your ass.
I
I'm
can
more
see
that guy.
I can see John doing the mic drop.
No, no.
Boom.
I wasn't like that. I wasn't like that. I was more of the I'm not going to put it in your face kind of person. I would kind of walk away and quietly and then go somewhere else and be like, fuck yeah. Fuck yeah. Like I was more happy to just have that stage of one myself and just fuck yeah, I kicked her ass. Fuck, I'm the Uno champ this week, whatever. How about you, Kevin? Did you?
Um,
You're bad. I already know you're bad.
I tried to be nice, but see, this is the problem. All right, so I was that way because people wouldn't let it go. They always had to talk shit and act like they were gonna win, and then when they didn't win, of course I had to rub it in their face.
Yeah.
That's also
That's
why I never gave them the easy way out.
yeah, that's different. Now, yeah, I'm with you on that one. Other than her, because I couldn't do that to her. But other
Why
people that
not?
were like, I'm going to kick your ass in basketball. I'm going to, this or that. I'm better. And then when I did beat them, yeah, oh, fuck yeah. I would like,
Yeah.
yeah, I just whooped your fucking ass. Yeah, but yeah, with her, no, I didn't do that because she just whooped my ass. Fucking, I would win 1 out of fucking 30 games.
Um,
Yeah, so I just didn't I didn't have enough wins in me to be like, yeah, I'll fucking kick your head. No. When your partner succeeds, it feels uncomfortable and resentful. This is a sneaky sign of competitive relationships, and you need to avoid it to live a better life. You secretly rejoice at the failures of your partners and look forward for them being helpless and depending upon you. I think that's kind of like a whole. I think they're kind of like getting into that where, hey, I come home, I got a raise. You both got a raise, and then hers is $1 and yours is 50 cents. And then she's got to throw it in your face that hers was $1 and you only got 50 cents. Instead of just saying, oh, great, that's going to help both of us out, financially. I got $1 for you, but just like kind of throw it in your face. Whoa, boy, you got a whole 50 cents, motherfucker. I got $1.50, bitch. That'd be the weirdest fucking fight you'd ever have. Why were you guys fighting? Oh, she got $1 more an hour than I did, and she just wouldn't let it go, man. Did you ever? I'm assuming you made a lot more money than your wife did, Bruce, right? Or was it pretty close? No, it was you were, but she never made you feel, or you never made her feel less of a person because she made less money.
No, but it was competitive for her. So if she happened to pull a big check in or something like that, she would, oh man, I go, good job, babe.
Yeah.
I wouldn't rub it in her face. I'd encourage her if she, managed to pull in a big check, sometime. Go, hey, way to go! You gotta go celebrate. You gotta,
Yeah. She was the same as yours. I mean, I did, and I did feel bad at times because she would bring it up, and she was like, I went to college and blah blah blah, and I'm like, yeah, that's great. I'm be happy, because I'm making this much money.
Guy, yeah.
Yeah, no, I would be like, hey, we get to live this lifestyle because we both bring in money to this thing. Yes, I'm more, but there's no reason to make me feel bad because I'm making more money than you are. I don't put it in your face that I'm making more
I
money.
never did. She, but I worked a lot of overtime. I'd bring in some pretty big checks, and it's like,
Yeah,
hey, babe, here's putting this in the you made. Hey, it was good overtime check, yeah.
yeah.
And I'd just like shrug it off, I wouldn't, throw it at her. Look what I did, yeah.
Yeah.
It's like, no, it wasn't me.
How about you, Deana? Were you guys both about the same, or?
No, I'm a girl. I will statistically and always make less than gentlemen in my same position.
That's a whole different show. We'll have to do one of those
shows. No, that's never happened to me. I did have when I worked in sales, I did have a good sales week, and when I brought home a good commission check, I did party, but my commission check was still less than half of what he was making regularly. So it was like small victories.
Yeah, but he didn't put it in your face that he was making more money than you were.
No.
Oh. How about you, Kevin?
No, I would never. No. You can't. I would always want to do it in games and stuff like that, but not when it came to life and serious stuff. There's no reason to do that.
Yeah. I'm just not into belittling people.
Yeah,
it's life. Encourage them.
Yeah,
absolutely.
To me, that's how I did it with her. It wasn't about how much you're making or I'm making. Be happy that we have groceries, we have a roof over our head, we have cars, we have the kids are taken care of. It doesn't matter who make it, but for her it was, and I get it. I mean, she did go to college and she did all this other stuff, but I didn't choose the career path you chose. You wanted to work at the school for less money to be home more. That was your choice. Could you have done something different? Yeah, you could have done something different, but you chose that life. So, but It drove me nuts. I hate it, Tone. Secretly rejoicing with your partner's fails. We did that one. You show yourself superiority to your partner. You never miss a chance to belittle your partner, Deana, and show yourself superior, whether you have high status, education, skill, or anything else. You're always reminding your partner that he or she isn't your match. That's bad. I mean, that's where it gets, Kevin? If it gets there, it's time to see a marriage counselor or
a lawyer.
Yeah.
A lawyer. Kevin goes straight to the lawyer.
No, my wife was a cracker because she worked white collar sales and stuff like that. With real estate and all the guys were 3-piece suits and stuff like that. And she'd be out with them, for a cocktail or something like that, and she'd hear some white collar bashing a construction blue collar guy. Yeah. And just several times she sat there. She goes, "How much you make?" Yeah. "Oh, I make this." He goes, "Yeah, my husband's a union electrician. He makes twice as what you do.
Twice as much
as you do on a bad year. So don't be knocking those blue collar workers. They're the ones that build your houses that you're living in and everything else that you're doing, and turning electricity and making the plumbing work and all that crap in your house." So
Bruce decides whether or not you get electrocuted in your bathroom, motherfucker.
You want to turn on some light? Well, I could make that not happen.
you like electricity?
Yeah. But she used to get a kick out of just bashing the high and mighties.
Yeah, I don't think I could be in a relationship with someone that was just constantly doing that, just constantly putting it in your face. It would drive me insane. It would drive me completely insane. Find out why they're competitive. That's the trick. That's, I think, is important. If you are in a relationship with someone and they are very competitive, there's got to be a reason for it. Maybe you can get help or get them help, I should say. Not you, right?
Or at least know how to manage it.
Yeah.
Get better.
Yeah.
Tell them to get better.
And I'm willing to bet,
right?
I'm willing to bet, all right, for guys, I'm willing to bet a majority of guys say, "Oh, it's because the way my dad raised me," which is probably pretty true on the dot. What would you say, Kevin? The dad?
I would say yeah, because that's just the way that people in previous generations grew up.
How about your dad, Bruce? What was your dad like?
It was very competitive. My dad had 4 brothers and 2 sisters, so it was quite competitive in his family, and then of course that just went down through the generations. So every cousin, man, we got together for Thanksgiving. It was football, bloody football in the street. Just very competitive families in sports and freaking everything. It was. Yeah, that's just the way it was.
You too, Kevin? Was it pops?
No, for me. So my dad was an only child, but his dad had 7 brothers. And then my mom had 5 sisters. So it was competitive on both sides with both genders, but it was one generation removed on my dad's side. But I had a lot of cousins, they were all competitive. So it was all over.
Yeah. And Deana, I know you because my daughter is just exactly like me, which is just, I feel so bad for her. So I'm assuming you're the same way.
My dad is also a Bears fan. So if you
poor bastard. Poor bastard.
So you're just out here shitting on people all day. All right.
Yeah. If they like Chicago football, they just need to be shit on. No, but my dad's one of 9. My mom's one of 4. They're both were raised in a large household where they, like I said, you are going to fight for that last piece of garlic bread. So that was very much in my upbringing.
That's so true, man.
Johnny's from an Italian family. There's got to be some competitiveness in there.
What makes me laugh, and I can't remember if it's Family Guy that does it, but it seems like every sitcom has this scene where the mom puts the food out on the table, like the chicken, and the dad's like, "I get the big piece." The big piece goes to the dad. That's the Italian household.
Always.
Right
That is very much the Italian household. You save the big piece for Dad. Why? Because he worked to put this food in the table for you. Give him the big piece of chicken.
I want a big piece.
So, Johnny, was your family competitive growing up?
No, man, my dad was very quiet and timid and just, he was the guy that, went to work and came home. He ate dinner, he sat in front of the TV, went to bed. I mean, my mom, yeah. You know what? Yeah, because my mom never let my dad win at cards, like ever, ever. So it was like it was passed
Good.
down. They
My
play a
mom
game.
Let them win. That's bullshit.
Yeah. My mom, they played a game called Scuba, which is an Italian card game, and it's kind of a weird game. I don't want to get all into how to explain, but my poor fucking dad, and it was just like watching him with her, with me, and my ex-wife, just like my dad would just sit there, and he would just, but they were, they're drinking their coffee. It was always after dinner. They would play cards, and but I've never seen my mom let my dad win ever, man. And maybe Katrina picked up on that here and did the same thing to me, man. I'm trying to find something for Kevin
She
here.
said no soup for you.
So you weren't competitive with your brothers or anything like that, or no?
Yes, with my brothers, big time.
Yeah.
With my brothers, we were on each other's asses all the time, and but for like silly kind of things, not like, I don't know. I'm trying to think back. How, if we were that competitive, and I don't think so. I don't think we were. Hold on, I'm trying to do something for Kevin. Oh, Deana, how about with your brothers, sisters? You have a sister.
I have a brother and I have a sister.
Yeah.
Me and my brother, rest his soul, we beat the crap out of each other. I'm not gonna lie. When my brother was 3 years old, he smashed a snow globe over my head out of frustration.
Oh my God.
And the hostility continued for the rest of our lives. We grew up and kind of got over it, but oh yeah, we were very competitive with each other. We were very aggressive with each other. Oof.
Yeah, I mean, we were aggressive with each other, but we never like really played a lot of board games and stuff, but I don't think we've ever really kind of fought over a board game, or fought because somebody was better than the other. Did I try harder to beat my brothers and stuff? Yeah, but like I don't think we like put it in each. I don't remember us putting it in our faces or just like, oh, you suck or anything like that. It was just like you lost.
Right? Me and my brother were more like, hey, that's my toy. No, it's not. It wasn't about stuff like that. No, it's not. Fine, I'm gonna hit you over the head with it. End of argument. The craps.
The Bears.
Although they did have a really good game yesterday, so I'll commend them for that.
They did win.
17-13 game.
It was gross at the beginning.
Yeah, that's what I heard.
But it was on primetime TV, so
I know I couldn't watch the Packers game on Sunday, but I could watch the Bears yesterday, and I live in Wisconsin.
That's so sad.
We'll end this topic.
Thanks, Kevin.
But before we end it, I mean, how did you deal with it, Kevin, and how did she deal with it with you being competitive?
I mean, for the most part, it was fine because to the point of like what we've been saying, like I was never competitive to be malicious. I was never competitive in ways to make them feel bad about their life or what they were doing with their life. It was all for fun. So
did you make her cry? Did you make her cry ever?
Yeah. I mean, but I don't know. Like I think Deana could vouch. Like, my family life growing up was insane. Like, there was just fighting nonstop in my family all the
That's
time.
why we got along so well.
Exactly.
Oh, and I gone to your pictures. You play the bass.
Guitar, but yes.
You play the guitar. Well, you
Yeah.
know, you need to put something together for an intro for the show on your guitar and record it so we can have unlicensed fucking audio or video. And so,
Wait, I actually have an appointment after the show to deliver a bumper sticker I made and get us a sci-fi clip. It's a trade. A sci-fi noise for weird news.
For weird news?
Yeah.
I never
like
cried.
1920s newsroom.
Yeah. Just make sure if you make one for us, it's not like one like I copied the Eddie Van Halen fucking, you know.
Oh no. This guy's got software. We're gonna sit down and hammer it out and probably knock back a few beers. It'll be good.
Deana, did you ever make him cry? Or did he just cry because he was a Bears fan?
What? I'm sorry, I lost track of that. Have I ever made a Bears fan cry? No.
Bears fans just cry after every game anyway.
And they should just stop caring. They're terrible. Let it go. Be a Lions fan. You'll have better luck. A Lions fan. Oh, yeah, that's bad. Exactly.
No, because hey, one thing the Bears have that the Lions don't have is a Super Bowl.
Bears don't have a Super Bowl.
That's fair.
No, Bears have a Super Bowl. What are you talking about?
1985 Bears. Come on, man.
Yeah, the shuffle.
It was in 84. I was 3 years old, but it happened.
Yeah.
Oh, come on. I did the Super Bowl shuffle
back in the Buckus days and McMahon days.
The Super Bowl shuffle as a kid because your parents were lying.
The Bears introduced
it was school.
That was a glass-eyed quarterback, wasn't
it? That was their quarterback, which was his name was God damn it. What was his name?
McMahon.
Yeah. That is a man. That's all I'm saying. That's like the first guy I was like, this dude's a fucking man. That's all. There was no sissiness.
Spiky hair.
There was no sissiness in that guy. I mean, he was in Joe Montana flashing around. He was a man's man, which what you want as a Bears fan because it's the Bears.
Bears. And it's the Midwest. It's Chicago.
I know this is not a sports show, but the Bears are the first team that I've ever seen in my entire life use a 400-pound fucking guy to score a touchdown with.
Bridge.
Yeah, and when I saw that, I was like, "Oh, that's pretty smart." And why isn't any other team thought about doing that?
The Bears sweater he always wore with smoking the cigar.
Yeah, I mean, Ditka, man. That's a man's man right there. Fuck Ditka.
That's a
Ditka was the Ron Swanson of the 80s.
Yeah. All right, we're turning into a sports show. We got to stop this. All right, Bruce.
Point out he was ours, Deana, not Green Bay's.
Yeah. I know.
All right,
notice
Bruce.
How many Super Bowls did he win? Notice the cricket noises? Do you hear them? I can hear Kevin laughing at the truth.
I do have this bumper.
I looked it up. It's French for horse shit.
I like that one. That's a good one.
Bruce, did she ever make you cry?
The wife?
Yeah, she was the most. Yeah.
No.
You're a man.
I don't take games that seriously that somebody's going to be in tears for it. You know. It's a game. Damn it! It's a game.
It's just a game.
But that's how you said it when you lost. It's just a fucking game, man.
It's a fucking game. Walk it off.
You were mad. Yeah, you
walk it off. Damn it!
You
were hurt that you lost, but you left.
I don't see any blood. Walk it off.
Throw some dirt on it. Oh man,
that's always my dad's thing. Throw dirt on it. You'll stop bleeding.
He'll be fine.
Don't see a bone sticking out, walk it off.
That's just part of the scab. It's fine.
Yeah. Were you ever like to the point where you were upset though?
That's a game, John.
Now you just, I mean, it's a game.
It's a game, John. That's the way I look at life, man. There's a lot more things to be
Yeah,
upset
yeah.
about.
No, that's how I was.
game.
I mean, it's just a game. With her, it was to her it was like she just won a gold medal in the fucking Olympics. But to me, it was just like it's fucking Uno, man.
Yeah, it's a game, man.
I mean, I could have
There's
been
no
a
such thing
dick.
as a game, John. There's only
thing in
winners and
life
losers
is
in life.
It's only when there's
This game has not solved anything in life.
Is
Yeah.
It's a game.
almost
I mean,
last.
I could have been a dick and thrown my check in her face, but I didn't do that. I just said it's fucking Uno, man, and I walked away.
It didn't change life. The world
All
didn't
right,
end.
we're gonna talk about beautiful people. Beautiful people. This next
The
segment.
beautiful people.
It's
The
about the
beautiful
beautiful people.
Wow, a Marilyn Manson reference in 2023.
I know. He's so old now. It's so funny. So is everybody, though. He did a mashup with Alice Cooper and half of Johnny Depp's band. It was the saddest geriatric bullshit I've ever seen in my entire life.
6 reasons why some beautiful women struggle to get boyfriends. Man, they haven't tried me. But if we go down these, me, Kevin, and Bruce, we're waiting. We're waiting for that 10, man.
They haven't swiped right on me yet.
It's easy for her to attract men for sex, but it's not easy to keep him in a relationship. Gina, your thoughts on that one?
Yes.
Why?
Yes,
is it so different? Is it because we're pigs and we're always looking for the next piece of ass?
That is exactly yes.
I have to believe, though. There, I'm good.
We're all going to hell, but it's okay.
I want to have to. Okay, look, I'll do this, Kevin. If you somehow, some way, started dating Christy Brinkley, you're pretty much sealed the deal. You're not looking around for something better. Sure. I know Christy Brinkley's a little too old for you. I was trying to figure. All right,
I know who she is. I know who she is. And I know what you're saying.
Let's say I don't know who's the beautiful right now that's Kevin's age.
I make no promises.
You'd still be looking around?
Yeah.
Are you in your head saying I nailed Christy Brinkley, I could do better?
No, life is a buffet. It's not a single fucking meal. I've killed Deana.
Megan Fox. There we go. Megan Fox.
I mean, it's still.
You start dating Megan Fox.
Oh God.
You're in a relationship with Megan Fox. You're
weird.
Actually going to keep looking around?
I'm not
bad example.
Saying,
she's a shallow materialistic.
I'm not saying that I'm like going out.
Not
and
a good
walking
example
out
at all.
I'm not saying that I'm walking out on the person that I'm dating. I'm just saying like the minute that you stop looking around, you might as well just die. Like that's what life is all about.
But you got literally
because looking
11.
isn't.
You
touching,
literally have
right?
an 11
Exactly.
at home. You have an 11 at home, dude.
Yeah.
Gotta keep her on her toes.
But you know what?
Place,
you know what? You buy a nice piece of art. Does that mean that you don't need to go to the art institute anymore? You're not going to museums anymore? No, you still go look at other pieces of art.
I was starting to believe this woman right here with this article, just listening to Kevin, man. I see their problem now. We are pigs, man.
Yep.
I don't even know how you.
That's what I said.
Hey, John, remember, we are hunters.
Yeah, I know, but they're at a certain point in time. If you have,
we are gatherers, and we ain't trying to gather y'all.
I'm hunters, and I'm not putting my spear bow away, man.
I'm looking at myself at what I can get, and if I've got something that high, I'm going to feel pretty special to the point where I'm going to feel like I don't have to. I got this at home.
I
This
mean,
is
I
pretty
think that'll
fucking
also
hot.
come. I think that also comes with a super healthy dose of imposter syndrome as well.
Yeah.
Can we say BS?
I feel like if you're with the right person, you're gonna look, but you're gonna be like, damn, my girlfriend looks like that, or something similar to that. Like, my
No, Kevin's already
girlfriend's ass is
sleeping
hotter
with the
than
other
that.
girl.
Yeah.
Kevin's already sleeping with the
No,
other girl. No,
no, absolutely not.
Again, single.
No, that's what I meant. That's what I meant. I don't mean looking around. You should still keep looking around. But I'm just saying, would you cheat on Megan Fox?
Probably not.
Okay, that's what I meant. I mean, yeah, I
But
would still
Megan
look
Fox
around
cheating
at,
you? Probably.
at other.
Well, is Megan Fox being a devoted and wonderful
Yes,
partner, or is Megan Fox being a hot cunt?
Yeah, Megan Fox is in a
think it's a second.
relationship with Kevin, so she's trying to make it work. I'm with you, Kevin, on that. I mean, yes, I mean, I'd still go, yeah, that's nice, but I'm not going to go, that's nice. I want to sleep with her. I'm going to sleep with her when I've got, Megan Fox at home or Christy Brinkley.
I've done a
Or
lot of
get
stupid shit in
McDonald's
my
when you
life,
get-
so
Kevin,
yeah.
I've done a lot of stupid. Chalk it up for another stupid.
Apparently, he's not done.
Kevin's the guy at the bar. Kevin's the guy at the bar where he's having a drink. The guy sits down. He goes, "You look down, buddy." He goes, "Yeah, I had Megan Fox at home, and for some reason, she looked good, and I just." And the guy would be looking at him like, "Are you fucking nuts? You had Megan Fox at home?" Yeah.
If he score Megan, then the sky's unlimited now. So
I think there are guys that are out there that are like that. That maybe they're a 6, a 7, or a hard 8, and they're dating an 11, and they think I just scored an 11. What's
there's got to be
stopping me
11 and a
from
half
getting
out there
another
somewhere.
11?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's more like there's a guy that's a 7 that thinks he's a 10, and he goes, I think I deserve an 11. And really his girlfriend's probably like an 8, and he deserves the 8, but he thinks he doesn't deserve the 8.
Yeah.
I mean, like, honestly,
I could do better.
If we're being completely honest here, like, anybody who approaches a 10, you're not going to have a meaningful relationship with those people anyways, because they don't know how to.
They don't know.
That's a fair point.
Well, obviously they don't, because they're too busy worrying about the other guy. All right, Deana, you are dating, and you're not dating. You're in a relationship with Steph McFarlane. Are you cheating on Steph McFarlane?
Fuck no. That man owns me.
See how different it is for women? Bruce.
That was not fair.
You're in a relationship with Sofia How do you say her name? Sofia
Vergara?
Yeah. You know who she is?
Oh.
Look at Bruce. Oh, I don't know if I would cheat on her.
She's pretty gorgeous.
She is.
She'd also be terrifying to make angry.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, she's like the
would
hot
rip your
tamale
fucking
there.
blouse.
Yeah, she's actually getting a divorce. She's divorcing what's his name. So they're getting a divorce.
They would have made such beautiful babies.
No, she's too old for babies.
But
she's
like,
in her late 50s.
She's in her late 50s?
Yeah, 50.
I gotta go to the dermatologist.
Yeah.
I'll be back.
And the reason, I'm just going by the tabloids, but the reason that they're getting the divorce is because he's a non-drinker and she's a drinker and partier, and he doesn't want to party and drink, and she still kind of wants to do that in her life.
Oh yeah, she's definitely a partier.
Yeah.
Who's she married to?
Arriba! She's married to the guy from
Aquaman, right? No, not Aquaman.
She's not married to Aquaman.
Not him.
Not Aquaman. The other dude, the guy from the striptease movie.
Yes, the guy from. Oh, hang on. I'll show you a picture. Give me 2 seconds. Oh, he's gorgeous.
All right, Bruce, are you cheating on Sofia Vargas?
Am I cheating? No, I don't cheat on anybody. I may be looking.
You're looking different. Looking's different.
I'm not a cheater. No, if
You
I'm in a
ain't cheater.
relationship, I don't
You
cheat.
ain't cheater. You be like, fuck yeah, look who I got. Yeah, why would you cheat? Look what I got. Bruce is that guy that had the wallet and all the pictures would come out, You know that guy? Remember those guys?
Good. This is what I got to know.
This is what I'm dating right here. Yeah, that's him right there. What's his name?
That's her
Jason's son?
husband.
Yeah,
Oh, Joe Manganiello.
Manganiello.
Oh,
Yeah.
Mangiolo, whatever his name is. Yeah.
It's
I thought that-
Italiano. He's
Seth
Italiano.
I thought this dude cheated on her, and that's why she's leaving him.
No, he doesn't want.
No.
He doesn't drink, and he doesn't party. He doesn't want to drink and party, and that's all she wants to do.
Well,
No,
that's
this
the
dude
only
sits and
reason
plays
he's not on
D&D
my
all
list
day.
then.
Yeah, what an idiot!
Nerd.
I don't know.
Well,
I think
he's doing it on TV for a lot of money now. So
some guys have their limits, you know. Some guys aren't into the Hollywood crap.
Yeah. The drinking and the partying thing wouldn't. But I think that voice would drive me insane after a while.
Yeah, because it's exaggerated on.
I'm
Modern
Sean.
Family.
I don't know how she talks.
You know? Well, I put up with that parrot you have. What parrot? We don't have a parrot.
Yeah. That'd be tough. That
You ever
voice.
seen
would
that
probably-
episode of Modern Family?
If a woman is physically attractive, all she has to do, is put her ass out there, like Deana said. All she has to do is get on an app.
I've been out to the bar, Gene. I keep looking for that. Yeah.
Hey.
I don't.
If a woman is physically attractive, all she has to do is get on an app like Tinder, upload a selfie showing a bit of cleavage, of course, or put some makeup on her face and make herself look pretty. And she will get thousands of guys swiping right on her, hoping to be able to catch up with one of her and have sex with her and potentially have a relationship with her as well. Yet, according to American studies, of 3,852 people who used an app Tinder, only 4% of them are looking for a serious relationship.
They looking for a booty call.
4%. That is just wow.
Is that women or guys?
It could be both. Yeah.
Oh, both. Yeah.
3,800.
Well, I don't know because I keep getting blown off by the gals because they want long-term relationships, and I wasn't looking for that.
Welcome to the Tinder jungle.
So it's like I'm not sure how factual that is because the gals I've not had second dates with were looking for LTRs. You know.
It says, in other words, Tinder is mostly used for hookups, and that trends to happen because of superficially natural of the app. A woman is selecting a guy based on his physical appearance, of course, which isn't the best strategy for a woman to get herself a boyfriend. True, Deana?
Yeah, no, that is absolutely true. Not a good strategy. It's a great strategy to get laid with a hot boy.
So that's why
I'm not so much.
Well, Tinder's been always specifically known for that setup on Tinder, though.
I mean, it's bounced around a bit.
Yeah.
It bounced between like Tinder and then Hinge and then Bumble for a while.
Yeah, Bumble for a while.
Plenty of fish.
Yeah. She either gets hit on by bad boys and players or gets put on a pedestal of nice guys. That true?
Yep.
Bunch of simps. Damn simps.
Bunch of simps.
I can see where, like,
my son laughs
like we put in, for instance. I mean, if Kevin, if you were dating Megan Fox, you would probably put her on a pedestal. She'd be
because she's too hot for your normal wheelhouse.
So you're telling me you would treat her the same as the 5 or 6 that you normally would be dating?
Because I couldn't date somebody that I would put on a pedestal. The minute that I put them on
5 or 6, he didn't say nothing. He's just like, yep, I would do a 5 or 6.
I just threw numbers out. I'm sure Kevin's dating 8 and 9.
Oh my God. Throw me a soft 1. That's fine. Let's go.
He's looking at something hitting the scale right now. So yeah.
The women I date don't even have a number. So you wouldn't treat her any different than the average girl that you would date.
I couldn't do it.
You wouldn't put her up there. I mean, I would. I mean, I'd be like,
Because she's too big, John. You can't lift her that up.
Again, the minute that I put her on a pedestal, the relationship's over, because then that's like a complete inequality in like power dynamic in that relationship, and then it's over.
I see where you're going with that.
You put her above you.
You got a control issue then, huh?
Yep.
Almost all women.
You got to both you got to both be on the pedestal together.
Yep. Or at least her up on the pedestal and you on your knees somewhere
It's
like
gotta be
around
like
around the pedestal.
I mean, I prefer it the other way, John, but whatever.
I was gonna say you got it backwards, John.
Hey, you gotta give sometimes. I'm not gonna go into that one. I'll have to put the don't send your hate mail to Deana thing up there.
But then they can sit and I'll lay down.
Megan Fox doesn't like the texture of paper, so she's definitely not on a pedestal.
I don't know what that means.
Texture of paper?
Frino, I would worship every square inch of her body with my tongue.
She's an odd girl.
Almost women. Oh wait, I read that one. Did I read that? Almost all women out there are looking for a confident, good guy. Is that true, Deana? Then what's wrong with me, Kevin, and Bruce? If they're looking for a confident, good guy, that's us three right here.
John, overconfident. Kevin, introvert. Bruce, I'm sorry, you're adorable. I don't have an answer for that
one. She just picked those like right out. She didn't even. There wasn't even a hesitation.
John, it's not hard.
They're
I'm
not
the only girl here. Somebody had to do it.
Somebody has to do it.
I am a little overconfident. I know. It's just, almost all women out there are looking for a confident, good guy. They're not actually looking for a bad guy. That's it. Just happens, right?
The bad
Bruce is gonna go.
It depends. It depends on where they are in their walk in life right now.
Right. I always. Yeah,
they're still playing. They're looking for the bad boy. If they're ready to settle down, they're looking.
Right. I think there's stages in women's lives where, in high school it was about the bad boy, and even probably into their college days, still kind of finding their way into a bad boy, but trying to get that good guy. And then I think as they get older, they're kind of looking for, I don't know when that happens. Maybe in their 50s, they start looking around for the
Well, so here's a twist to that, John. There's a twist to this. So you find out that, like, they did the bad boy, then they either married the bad boy, they found a good guy and they married the guy, but then they go through the divorce, so now they're in their 40s, right? So
and then
they're gonna repeat it. So right, they just got a divorce and now they're looking for the bad guy again. The bad boy, right?
Yeah, but
so it's like,
I think we
like
would
a cycle they go through.
But I think I think it's the same for the guy, because I think the guy's the same way after they've been married for 20 years and they get divorced. They want to get. I'm going to be careful with this word.
Yeah.
The guy wants to get his fucking brains fucked out, and that from someone other than that person that they've been sleeping with for the last 20 years. I think it works the same way with the women. The women want something different than what they've had for the last 20 years, but they don't want the same thing that they had the last time. So they want that guy that's
they want to try something different, but they might end up with the same thing that they had.
Yeah. The only difference is instead of the bed, he's going to pick her up and put her on the sink or on the edge of the table. And
any furniture does.
Any furniture will do just fine.
Any furniture will do.
Yeah, but what often happens is that the only guys who are ballsy enough to approach a beautiful woman and talk to her are the bad boys or the players. I get that. That's our fault as the nice guy, because I think
we need them to stick their butt out so we know they're interested. So
if they do that, we're in. I mean, if I walk into a bar and the first thing she does is with her, I'm marrying her. Probably buying her a car.
Do you see what you started, Deana? Do you see this?
I'm not sorry,
but that I'm gonna stick to this because, and I get why you guys. That's what happens to you women. is that, but I blame us. I blame the nice guy who doesn't have enough confidence to walk up to that beauty, because that you never know. You may not be attractive to her, but you may be intelligent enough. You might have something that she's really looking for, but you're never giving yourself that opportunity because you automatically assume that she's out of your league. I'm not going to go talk to her, instead of just, hey, don't go in there with the intentions that you're going to sleep with her or have a just talk to her. You don't have to go up there and hit on her. Don't hit on her, because if you probably go up to her and hit on her, she's probably going to blow you off.
Or
But if you just
this bear spray the mace, or
yeah.
If she listens to this show and stick her ass out, she probably had 19
Probably,
asshole guys say something to her before she talked to you.
Yeah, if she comes in there and I can see the thong, oh fuck that, forget about it. She got her. Hey, I'm telling the bouncer, dude, she
Cut the
had
butt
her
out,
ass out. She had her ass. Deana told me on the BS show.
I heard it on a podcast. It was like that was the number one
all I
sign
had
in
to
a
do
bar.
was stick
pretty
my
hard
ass
edge.
out. All I had to do was stick my ass out. Deana said so on the BS show. Oh
If
man!
they say that and it didn't work, I want them to DM me.
This is the problem you guys have here. I'm going to read this next statement. Sometimes she thinks she can tame the bad boy, and sometimes she can stop the player
It's a
from
project.
wanting to and sometimes she can stop the player from wanting to continue sleeping with other women. Yet in most cases she can.
She can
Girls
fix him.
love to try and fix a boy.
She
It's
can fix
stupid,
him.
but we all do it.
Boys are the same way. We just do it to cars.
Yeah.
Yeah, we can try to do it to people. It doesn't work great.
But I think it's different for us. I mean, like for you, Kevin, I'm not talking a long-term relationship, because that's different. But if you're dating someone for like 4 or 5 months, but she's still playing the field, eventually you as a guy, you're not going to take a year to try to fix that. You're done.
I mean, I don't know. I have historically dated broken women, so I have no comment.
broken women.
I've got a type, and that type is trouble.
I love the needy. I like the needy woman.
I can make her better.
I can fix her.
I can fix you. It'll be fine. We'll do it together.
I don't feel bad, Kim. I'm the same way. It's like, well, okay, so they're a little broken, but not too bad. And then after a while, you realize they were a lot more broken than you thought.
Yeah. I mean,
Takes
I
a
don't
while for
know.
that crazy
I
to
don't
come out.
know. Like for me, I don't know. How long I would have, because after a certain period of time, you start to build up a relationship and you start to build up emotions for someone and desires or whatnot, and then it gets a little harder to make that breakup to where you just say, you know what, I can't do this. You're sleeping with this person. I think if I'm dating someone for a couple of weeks or a month and she lets me know that she's still seeing other people and me, I think at that, when I get that information, I think I'm out. I mean, how about you, Bruce? Are you out? You're out.
Yep.
Kevin's sticking around. Kevin's going to fix it, man.
It depends. It depends on
3 months.
again,
3 months. You're dating her 3 months. She tells you,
she's still
hey,
seeing
Kevin,
others.
I'm still want to see you, but I'm still seeing and sleeping with other guys.
I mean, what conversations have you had leading up to that, though? Because again, like it's all about clear expectations and boundaries.
Yeah.
So are you monogamous or are you not monogamous?
So you're saying if you before you started dating, she tells you, hey, I'm going to continue dating you, but I'm also going to be seeing other men, you still going to stick around?
So truthfully, at that point, I probably wouldn't continue.
Okay.
But that's the point. Like if I'm gonna be dating somebody, within the first 2 weeks, if we continue seeing each other, not 2 weeks, but like first month or so, if we've seen each
Yeah.
other and things have progressed, I would expect a monogamous relationship at that point.
Okay. Tina took off. So I think we scared her off.
Especially if you were, being monogamous as well. So, I mean, if you're both seeing other people, then, you can't really draw a line there.
But then, like, I don't do that anyways. Like, I wouldn't be seeing multiple people at a time.
Yeah. I think women are a little bit different than us then, because I'm assuming Dina's out. If a guy were to, all right, we'll do both scenarios. If you start dating someone and a week in, he's like, hey, I'm going to continue dating you, but I'm also going to be sleeping and seeing other people. What do you say to that person at that point?
Then I will also be sleeping with and seeing other people.
So you wouldn't break off the relationship. You wouldn't just say, hey, I can't do this.
It depends on the relationship. If we have a serious connection and there's actual, hi April, and there's actual like chemistry and it could go somewhere, sure, I'll stick it out and see how it goes, but I'm not going to remain faithful to somebody that's not faithful to me. While they're exploring, I will explore.
I'm like April. Once
it's physical, then it's done. Then it's committed.
That's
right?
all I am. Once I've slept with you, I don't expect you sleeping with anyone else.
I mean, in this day and age, though, better make sure you have that conversation.
How genuine does that? Right, exactly. But how genuine does it make that experience when you have sex with someone? You have to say that to them in or during or before. Hey, by the way, I'm going to be fucking other people.
Yeah, the only way I change it, if I'm sleeping with Megan Fox and she says I'm still going to see other people, I'm going to be like,
using that example. She's terrible.
That's cool.
I don't know why he's using Megan. She's not a good example.
She's gross.
I don't know a lot of names of beautiful women, so I'm not that guy that stores beautiful women names in my head. So
you got, there's all kinds of
Gal Gadot.
No, she's not my.
You could have used a bunch of people.
What's her name again? I don't find her. I don't find her very attractive. So
Wonder Woman?
Oh my God, I would do her.
She doesn't fill in the spots that I desire. She doesn't have
tall brunette. What's wrong with that?
We won't get into that because we'll have to shut this show down.
It's rated R.
I just don't think she doesn't fit what I'm looking for. Her physical body, the way her body, it's just weird. It's just like this.
What can I ask? What about her body?
Like that, it's Taylor Swift.
It's right. He's saying not enough curves.
It's not enough curves.
You like Taylor Swift?
What? No, she does. She does. She's kind of like a board. I need some stuff. I need some stuff to hold on to.
Has Wonder Woman look like a board?
She doesn't.
Oh no, they filled that in, Bruce, buddy. They filled that top part of that suit in with some other stuff.
No. You got to see her on the talk shows and everything else.
I've seen her on the talk shows.
She's not lovely.
She's not filled in, man.
Yeah, no, that's a chalkboard up there.
No way.
You like an ample bosom, then?
Yeah. Where was I? Oh, the Bad Boys.
We're stuck on the Bad Boys.
On the other end of the spectrum, she's also getting pursued by really nice guys who idolize her and look up to her, or guys who put her on a pedestal and want to show her off. See, that's what I don't like. And I can understand, like, some guys doing that, like when they do get that 10 where they feel like they got to show everybody up, like I'm dating. I mean, I want your perspective on this, Dina. Like,
gross.
I mean, if a guy does that, how do you feel about that? Do you feel like he's got some insecurities?
Don't get me wrong. I like to be on a man's arm that's proud of me, and I like that feeling. However, for a dude that's all I could think of is the movie Nerd. All I could think of. It's gross.
Bad boys. What you gonna do? What you gonna do when they come for you?
Yeah, can't say on a live podcast. Yeah.
Right. No.
Now, is there? All right. Because
a trophy wife. Exactly.
That's different, though. Okay, would you guys agree that's kind of different? because if you married her and she's your trophy wife, it's a little bit different than the girlfriend on the pedestal. Wouldn't you say?
Is it?
I kind of think it is because I mean she married you.
It's completely different. You're talking about two
Yeah.
different ideologies.
Yeah.
Like
yeah.
the trophy wife is a toy that you buy, and
That's
the
true.
10 that you're dating is like somebody you worship.
That is
It's
true.
somebody you bought sex toys for.
Or you can if you have enough money, you can get a 6 and make her a 10. Is that what you're saying, Bruce? I mean, Kevin?
I mean, yeah.
Like you can buy
with enough money and will, you can do whatever you want.
You buy the Ford and you got enough money to turn the Ford into a Cadillac.
Yeah, you could make the 11. You could, I don't think you can make the unicorn, but you could get close.
Hey, honey, I like
but
your
you can't
C's.
turn a Mustang into a Ferrari.
That's
No,
right. You can't. I know you have C's, but I got enough money to make those D's.
Oh dear Lord!
I like a good ass. No, I'm kidding.
That just went to a whole nother episode.
Dina, it's been like this for weeks. I'm so glad you're back.
You need someone to keep you all in line.
Send all your hate mail to
That's
Dina.
terrifying. My drunk ass is keeping y'all in line.
Send all your yeah.
You should have seen it last week. You were out of control.
I missed you. I really did miss you.
You put her on a pedestal and want to show her that you are willing to treat her like a princess in order to hopefully get a chance with her.
Simple.
That's the rest of the sentence on that one. Sometimes a beautiful woman will decide to date a guy who is putting her on a pedestal and being really nice because she's sick of all the bad boys and players. Where are these women? Yet the relationship isn't necessarily going to work either. See, that's the sad part.
It's a safe zone.
That's a sad part, because, and I get where she's going with that sentence, because I want to say maybe she feels like the bad boys, the players, and maybe she feels like she's settling, maybe less than what she thinks she deserves.
Sure, or it's a safe zone where she's like, she doesn't feel like she's being threatened, and she's in a situation where she could be like, I have a boyfriend, sorry, when they go out,
Yeah, because that's how I look at it.
When I go out, on the rare occasion that I go out, I still wear my old engagement ring because I ain't trying to do that.
Well, yeah, because you keep sticking your ass out at bars, you keep bringing all those guys in.
I noticed on the dating sites, and the gals don't, because they realize it, or they're not focused on it, but sometimes I can see their left hand in the pictures, and they have a ring on in the pictures.
Ooh.
Right. So I don't know if they're really married or if a lot of the gals just wear the ring
because sometimes it's a defense mechanism. It's a wall.
Yeah. Right.
I would love to do, and I don't know how you would do it to get these numbers, but just like go through the profile pictures on these apps and just somehow be able to find out like when that picture was taken.
Some actually have dates on them if they're not careful when they put them on.
Yeah, you know what I'm going out with that, because maybe she did have the wedding ring, but she feels that was a really great picture of her, but she was married at the time, and now she's using it as her fucking dating pro. I got a wedding ring on, but I'm available.
Right? It's a 3-year-old picture. I gained 20 pounds since then, but it's a good picture of me.
And I have seen that, so yeah.
Yeah, you see it on both sides, so.
Yeah. But but guys, I don't think the guys are as talented with the photoshopping as the women are.
No, but I already explained that to you. If you have a newer phone, it's already set to beauty feet.
I have an iPhone 11. Ain't nothing going to make that me beautiful.
Because
I don't care how many features are on the phone. It ain't happening.
Right. But like the newer Samsung.
We're going to teach you about filters, Bruce.
Yeah. On the newer
This is the
Samsungs.
Marlboro Man. You can't fix that shit.
Yeah, you can't. You
Nope.
can't change.
Can't fix that.
On the new Samsung phones, you physically have to go shut that feature off.
See?
So it's default. By default, the filter is already on there. So
Right.
So because I know. I don't know if Apple's the same way, but I know that the
Maybe the new
Samsung
15
Galaxy
is.
devices, you
Maybe
physically
but
have to go
I'm
shut
like
it off.
4 phones behind. But
That just shows how superficial people are.
If it's not broke, you don't fix it. I mean, the phone works fine, so
Yeah.
you don't have to have the latest and greatest.
So, do you think I'm pretty close to that with that she feels like she's settling, and that's why maybe the relationship doesn't work? Eventually, she's like, you're not good enough for me, and I'm gonna go try to find a 10 and get out of the 6.
That's not far fetched. Sure.
I mean, it's both, right?
What's that, Kevin?
Because it's both. Because it's it's her
Yeah.
feeling like her settling, and it's the guy putting her on a pedestal and like.
That's true.
Feeling like they're not worthy.
Pedestal, and when a dude puts you on a pedestal, it's kind of belittling to the man from a girl's perspective. Like, I want you to be a man, and if you put me on a pedestal, that takes that jagged ifness off of it. You're not my protector anymore. You're not aloof. I need you to be aloof. That makes sense. That's the stupidest thing I probably ever said out loud, but that's cool. April said,
but no, which question she's answering though? Which one?
As a woman, I don't like it. It doesn't matter.
Is that the bad boy one or the pedestal one?
No, she said she loved bad boys.
Yeah, she likes the bad boy.
But
I'm going to go buy a Harley tomorrow morning, man.
I like a bad boy in a movie.
Sit on my Harley.
Everybody likes bad boy until they got to talk to him for more than an hour.
Yeah, exactly.
They're not much for
You're
conversation.
so bad. I'm gonna go get an Uber. Bye.
It says it can work if the guy. Yeah, it can work if the guy is confident and he creates a relationship dynamic that causes her to want to impress him as well. Yep. So I get that. It's kind of what Deana's saying.
Gotta keep the edge. Got to keep the edge.
Yeah, there has to be an aloofness.
I put you on the pedestal, woman, but I could cheat on you tomorrow. I just want you to know that.
Just let her know she's still standing on the edge.
On a pedestal, but ask for a sandwich occasionally.
Yeah.
But I love you, baby, but
she's always standing on the edge. She can always fall off the pedestal.
Throw out that when you make a better screen door than you know.
Your ass ain't made of glass. Make me a sandwich.
Yeah, make me a sandwich. You in the kitchen? You in the kitchen, woman?
She got a knife. She knows what to do with it. Make a sandwich.
Yeah, maybe don't yell at her. Don't yell at her when she's in the kitchen. There are knives.
Right? Yes, exactly. It's funny.
However, if the guy,
but that's where all the knives are.
Yeah.
April wants to ride, John.
Yeah.
I have not rode I've had a motorcycle, but I have not been on a motorcycle in.
No, you haven't read what April said.
13 years. Oh, ride me, John? Oh, yeah.
Well, then. Oh, my.
However, if the guy is insecure and wasn't able to get himself a girlfriend very easily, he will most certainly start to become jealous, controlling, and overprotective in the relationship. That makes sense because I can see that happening. You put her on a pedestal and you don't feel like you're worthy enough to be around her. And the one guy that says hello to her at the supermarket, you want to kill. Yeah.
Right. That's bad for your mental health. I'm on edge all the time. She went to the supermarket.
Did you? What do you mean that guy helped you bag your shit? What's his fucking name?
He works there.
He's 15, hon. He's 15.
I only beat up two guys. Yeah, 2 guys.
Yeah.
Oh, you've gotten
in my marriage.
Yeah.
Yep. One was in Reno and one was in a bar in San Jose.
I've only had that happen a couple. Katrina's very attractive, but I like in the bar. I think it was probably the first time we actually went to a bar, and that was the not it wasn't even a bar, it was a nightclub. The one that was in the hotel, Bruce, at the Red Lion at the bottom. I forget what it was called. We went there with me, Katrina, my brother, his girlfriend or his girlfriend at the time, and then all her sisters and her
It's called
boyfriend.
Max's or something at one
Yeah.
time. Yeah.
And they were, my brother was dating a Mexican girl, and all her sisters were married to cholos, hardcore cholos. I mean, can you say cholos? You can say cholos, right? Yeah. So they were, yeah. I want to make sure. And they were badasses. They were badasses, but because my brother was dating.
They were wearing the shorts that were pants and the
No,
socks.
no. They were dressed nice. This was that
okay.
place you didn't get in. Remember, you had to be dressed to get in there. Remember? Yeah, you weren't getting in there. No, I think they had a no jean policy at that place. So it was a high, and it wasn't Max's. It was something else before that.
Yeah, I had an interesting New Year's at that place.
Yeah. And some guy comes up and starts hitting on Katrina, and I just fucking like, hey, dude, she's with me. She's my wife. And he just wouldn't listen. And then finally, I just like, hey, I don't want to get in a fight in this place. So I like get in his face. I'm like, you need to back the fuck off. I said, this is my wife. And he goes, oh, I didn't hear you. Like, I didn't know you said wife. I thought you said girlfriend. I go, what's the fucking difference? And he goes to shake my hand, and I'm like, okay, but then I'm putting my hand like this, my other one. So I go to shake his hand. He wouldn't let go. And I'm like, okay, this guy wants to fight.
He wants to. He's asserting.
Well, my brothers eventually brother-in-laws, because he ends up marrying her, they all get up, and this fucker looks around and goes, oh shit, and lets go of my hand, because they were big guys, they're like, I'm a big guy too, but I think he just wanted to throw it. And that's the only time I've ever felt like I had to be the man and step in and say something or do something.
It was mild. We were in Reno. Wife was getting a little tipsy, so she was playing a slot machine, but she wanted to get a Manhattan, some drink from the bar. The bar was close to where the machine was, so I was watching her machine. So she went up to the bar to get her drink, and while she sat down waiting for her drink, I watched some guy come right up to her, sat down next to her, and she's not talking to me. He puts his arm around her. That was enough.
Once they touch him,
Bruce left the slot machine. Cassie went over there, pulled the guy's arm off her, spun him around, slapped his head down on the bar, and pinned him down on the bar like in 2 moves. And the guy's just like face down on the bar with his arm pinned back behind his back. He goes, your wife? I said, yeah, that's my wife. Can I buy you a drink? My mistake. I said, you can buy me a drink and walk away.
And
he goes, I've never seen anybody pin somebody in a bar so quick. Security didn't even get down there quick enough. Yeah.
All right, Kevin, I know you got a story. Did you ever have to step in and be the man?
No.
Wow. No. You had one of those good women then that just didn't put you in that spot. I'm sorry.
Yeah, I mean, I just there were a couple of times where guys came up and did something
April's
stupid,
husband was a pussy.
It was just words. It never came to anything physical.
Yeah. How about you, Deana? You had a guy fight for you?
No, and I would hope that never happens.
I'm always kind of curious how the woman thinks at that point. Like, I mean, I know there's a difference between just the casual thing or the guy that's just being a little over aggressive, and then the guy steps in to not. I know that you guys think differently on that situation, but if it's just a casual thing, a mistake, and they step in and be a little too over aggressive, then you're embarrassed, correct?
Yes.
Yeah. So now my wife wasn't, because she actually felt threatened.
Yeah, if she feels threatened, if you've been with your woman or your man
enough
long
to
enough,
feel like she panicked when that happened, and it was like, okay, yeah, well, this is gonna end badly or quickly, and it ended quickly. So
the fear is that it's going to end badly and quickly.
Or you just
well, hopefully you're smart enough, and in a situation you know how to end it quickly. Before it goes badly.
Yeah, before it
goes
bad.
When you're the girl in that situation, that's not always an option.
No. And she was like, she goes, I never saw you move that quick. She goes, I just like
not even in bed.
You were there, and then you were there, and then he was on the face down on the bar. She goes,
Bruce, let me ask you. Don't get mad at me, but did she go after that was done? Did she go, Bruce, take me now?
Oh, yeah. We're on holiday anyway, so that was going to happen. And then the other
right
time
here on the blackjack
table. We were in a bar, and there's some guys. They were, it was a crowded dance floor, and they were throwing elbows, and they kept throwing elbows into the wife's back, right?
Oh,
and I said, hey, dude, stand out a little bit. I was nice to the guy, and he goes, screw you. Was that way you're gonna go? All right. I turned to the wife. I said, switch ways. So she put her over there, and the guy, he's thinking my wife's still there, and he comes back up, throws elbows. I threw some elbows back at him.
Yeah.
he turned around, he was going to yell at the wife, and I'm standing right there, go, now what are you going to say? Let's go outside. Okay. Let's go outside. Okay. Let's go outside. I said, dude,
I love the guy that says that too.
I said, I've said, let's do it 4 times. What are you waiting for? By then, security was right in her face. Yeah. And my buddy was there, and he was a merchant marine, so he was a big dude. He goes, so they didn't kick us out, but we sat there, and they're sitting at another table and stuff like that. I said, I think they'll be waiting for us when we go to the parking lot. Yeah. They left before we left.
Yeah. I love that guy. That's remember the kid when you were younger that waited to be like 4 blocks away. Fuck you, bitch! Fuck you! Like 4 blocks away, screaming, "Fuck you!" He will see her as being more valuable than him, and he will try to cling on to the woman who ended up giving him a chance because she was sick of the bad boys and the players. As a result, the relationship doesn't work, and she's back out there again trying to find herself a boyfriend. Aww, I feel so bad for the beautiful people.
I get his violins going to get wore out tonight.
I mean, out of all of us, only Deana understands this.
I don't even know what you're talking about.
I don't know. I got lost at what?
Oh, man. Let me see. Where was I here? I lost my... Oh, I was switching the articles here. Hold on. So I think I went through all these. Let me see. Boasting, commonplace. Wait. Oh, this is competitiveness. Sorry.
You went to the wrong article.
Wrong article.
Go back, Merlin.
Yeah, I think that was all of them. I think I hit on 6 reasons. Some people
did all the things.
That was all 6. She either is getting hit on by the bad boys. Confident, good men rarely approach women that find them attractive. We've talked on that. Mm-hmm. Most good guys don't feel worthy of her. I don't get that part.
I don't get that part either. Yeah.
Neither do I. Stop doing that to yourselves, gentlemen, if you're listening.
Simps.
This is pretty interesting. It says most guys already assume she already has a boyfriend. Do you?
I would assume that, but you don't know until you
that way too, Kevin?
Yeah.
You see a very attractive woman, you already assume she's with somebody.
Absolutely.
Absolutely. Depending on which study you survey results, you looking at anywhere from 50 to 70% of relationships end within the first year.
So wait. So if she's at the bar and she's attractive, but her ass is sticking out, it's
game on. It's game on. If she's at the bar and she's drinking her drink and
her ass is sticking out a little bit, just a little bit of the,
That's marry. Marry her, man.
I'm like, hey, come on, put a ring on that.
You at least ask, right?
The high percentage also includes relationships that don't even make it past the first 2 months. That's All right.
2 months? That's so sad.
Did the dating
I
never
know
make it past 2 months, huh?
All right.
Or is that dating the upper echelon girl?
This is the
I
dating.
mean,
Yeah.
if you're putting the 2 months on the 1,000 pound, they're never getting laid. Nobody's getting laid. That's sad.
I'm kind of
Wow.
curious. I mean, if you,
Yeah, that's a
I
vicious
know
cycle,
like
right?
2 months in a
Right?
year. I
That's
know
so
2
sad.
months in a year is different, and I know every relationship is a little different and how you go into the relationships, but I'm not like. Do you feel bad after 2 months that it didn't work, Kevin, or do you feel worse if it's like a year?
Well, I mean, of course, if it's a year, you feel worse, but that doesn't mean you don't feel bad at 2 months. Like 2 months is still a decent chunk of time to invest into something to have
Yeah,
it blow up in your face.
Yeah,
especially if
especially
you
if you're
put
right on the verge
$1,000
of the
into it.
11th date and something's gonna happen.
Especially if you spend $1,000.
Especially if you got that 1,000 already invested, and you haven't even got any yet.
Yeah.
I spent $1,000 and I haven't been late. I'm pissed.
You break up and you take all the
10%
receipts.
was the condom budget. Jesus.
You
I'll tell
take
you,
all the
just gotta
receipts
get
to
the
our
punch
house,
card, Kevin, and then just,
a box of receipts.
punch the dates out there, I'm at
In
number
other,
10.
in other words, anywhere from 50 to 70% of the beautiful women come back into the dating market as single women and are out there looking for a boyfriend once again. So that's I get that. Like 50 to 70% of relationships they end within the first year.
The grass
So
is always greener, right?
so
God,
are
I
It's
don't
not,
care.
but it could
I-
potentially
but
maybe
but
based
what
on
that's saying to me, maybe I'm a horn dog, but what that's saying to me is that I have a good shot at a beautiful woman because there's a good chance she's not with somebody
She's on
because
the 2-month cycle.
So fuck, approach that
give
beautiful
her
woman,
a shot.
take a shot at it because if you read
Somebody's
that,
already spent $900. You just got to put
Worst case
$100 down.
scenario,
You
she
might be
says
able to
no.
click on that. Yeah.
yeah,
What are you
yeah.
losing if she says no? Nothing.
Nothing. And who knows? You may. And I don't need any more friends, but we can be friends. No, we can't,
Yeah,
because
you
I'll be
got
thinking
to
about sleeping with you all the time. So there's just no way we can be friends.
Right?
the friend zone.
Oh, I got enough friends. Yet what often happens is that when a man looks at a beautiful woman, he just assumes that she has a boyfriend. Over the years, a lot of guys have asked me, how do I know if a woman has a boyfriend or not before approaching her? I don't want to approach any woman who has a boyfriend. Yet you can't get that information if you don't actually walk over and say hello. Bingo. Ding, ding, ding. Oh, do I have my bell?
Ding,
I
ding,
have
ding,
my,
ding, 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 ding,
Not
ding,
unless
I
she's
have,
actually
I have
wearing
it.
a sign. I keep
I have
telling
the
her
bell.
wear a sign, but
Here it is.
There it is. Yeah, that is yes, correct.
I don't know why we just all can't wear a sign when we're out.
Yeah. I mean, I
Here's
get,
your
hey,
I'm with
Kevin has said
That's
it. Bruce has said it on this show. It's hard. It's hard.
Yeah.
Just even approaching, I don't care if you are a 10 or a 5, it's still fucking hard to do. It's still an embarrassing thing to do. It's still not easy for a guy just to walk up to a complete stranger and just, start talking to them.
Yep.
Knowing that she's thinking all you're trying to do is get in her pants.
Well, she's fumbling for that can of mace in her purse. But yeah.
All right, Deana. Is that how I really want to know, and I know you can't speak for all the women out there, but is that what you guys are think? Is that what you guys are thinking? When the guy is approaching you at the bar, are you thinking all he's doing is try to get in my pants?
Probably like 87% of the time.
Oh, Jesus Christ. We even got a shot, guys.
That's 13%, man.
There's a shot, John.
Those are still good odds. There's still good odds, damn it.
13%. Yeah.
I mean, that's the toughest part of it. I mean, yeah, some guys it's really easy to do. Some guys it's difficult to do. But yeah, I think even the guy that has a lot of confidence and doesn't care that he's getting a no is still fucking nervous.
Mm-mm.
Hey, if
You
you
don't
get
think so, huh?
13% odds, $1,000, you may get lucky, John.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
Place your bets. Place your bets.
I like to think that guy's still a little bit nervous, Kevin.
Oh yeah, see, April's like I am.
No, because I've known those guys that can just like go out and talk to any person that they want
Yeah.
and just like
Yeah.
get a girl immediately.
Yeah.
They
Yeah.
have zero fear. They have
Yeah.
zero fear.
Yeah. I've got the guys that make up the bullshit thing when they get turned down. Oh, we found out we were cousins.
Yeah.
No, yeah, right. Right, bitch.
Y'all hang out in Alabama a lot?
I love it when I'm at a bar and I watch these guys go up, and I know these gals are just out of their class, right? And I'll walk up and just one after one gets shot down and crash, right? And you go, Bruce, why don't you go talk to her? Oh hell no.
Oh, here's one for you, Bruce.
Yeah.
If you want to reduce the chances of approaching a beautiful woman who already has a boyfriend, then go to speed dating events where all women are going to be single. Yeah, right.
Yeah. I've one and done one of those things.
Do not
Beautiful women that are speed dating. I wonder how small that percentage
That
is.
was,
yeah. That was where I was going. Yeah, they're all out
so-
to speeding dating
so,
events.
yeah. So this is
Dating
what
people
this is
are
what happens to speed dating,
easier
right?
people.
There's more women that show up than men to speed
Yeah,
dating.
okay,
right?
but look, what Kevin just said, it makes absolutely sense. And then the
Yeah.
other fact is that beautiful women, if they are going to these events,
Yeah.
are saying to their average guy is that you got 3 minutes, motherfucker. You
Well,
got
that's all
3
you got.
minutes to convince me.
Yeah, it's even worse than that.
She's willing to only give up 3 minutes of her time per guy, is what she's saying.
This is the way they set it up, though, because they want you to go through it, right? But I mean, it was worse in my case because the girls outnumbered the guys,
Yeah.
so they had anywhere from 2 to 3 girls at each table, right? So I've got to sit down and try to communicate with 3 women at one table in 3 minutes, right? Yeah.
Yeah, no.
Hey, I felt lucky though because I was
Yeah.
the only guy to actually get a phone number of the whole night.
Yeah. Well, I don't know. I don't hope we help some single guys out there.
Not that it did me
hit
any
Bruce with
good,
the
but I did
golf
get a
clap.
phone number.
Yeah. What we've learned on this show is make sure you have $1,000 ready. Right? That's number one. The first thing you learned on this show. You need $1,000.
You need $1,000.
Yep.
If you
You
don't
got
have
a 13% odd according to
patience.
You got 13%
odds.
And you still only have 13%.
You know that
I'm
the
telling you,
relationship's going to end
these
within
numbers are
2
not good.
months.
These numbers are not good at all.
Oh, and don't put her on a pedestal. And don't
Oh.
put her on a pedestal.
Oh no, they want to be put on a pedestal.
No, they
No,
don't.
They
don't put her on
want.
a pedestal.
They
Oh,
don't
yeah.
We don't
want
want to
it.
be put on a
wouldn't.
How
pedestal.
am I going to spend $1,000 before I get sex and not put them on a pedestal?
Yeah.
That's why I said that's a bullshit scheme.
My next date, I'm just gonna go out and just give her my fucking Visa card. Here you go.
You'll regret
let me
that
know
decision.
when it hits 1,000. I'll see you.
Dangerous.
Yeah, there you go. That's what
Well,
you
you
need to
just
do.
go ahead and get that loader card and just load it up with $1,000.
Go get a PayPal account card with a grand on it. Just hand
Yeah.
it to her.
Hand it to her.
Taking a date
When
with
you're done, you owe me.
But
$1,000 card.
she has to pay for dinner with that card also.
Yeah. But when you're done, you owe me.
Yeah, give me a call when you're done.
Wonder how that well would work.
That's time. That's all. I've had enough of y'all.
I'll read this last one and then we got to go. Beautiful women are a bit of a catch-22 situation. Damn if you do, damn if you don't. What I mean by that is if a beautiful woman makes herself seem very approachable, then she will I'm going to read this. Then she will tend to get approached by guys who ain't very confident and only feeling confident because she makes it easy for them. If she feels very unapproachable, then pretty much no guy will approach her.
Yeah.
So what is to do? She says, what this lady needs to learn how to write. So what is she to do? Question mark.
What is he
Uh,
to do?
Yeah, it should be what he
Well,
needs to do.
and anything which has happened.
Uh,
Is she?
yeah,
Isn't she? Is he? Isn't she?
I think they should just stick their butts out. If they want us to talk to them, stick your butt out, and we'll know. It'll be the official new move for 2024. It'll be called the Deana move, and we'll just all these girls will just they'll walk
I'm
into
gonna
the bar.
design a dress and I'm gonna sell it on the website, and it's the ass stick out dress, and it's gonna have a flag on it. Bing!
Personally, I'm thinking we just got to get some flashcards, for a sign. You just got that deck of little flashcards available, not available.
Flashcards, a little sign on the butt.
Single,
We're good.
yeah.
We got this.
The
We
little
need some signs.
spinning red light.
We need some
Over
signs.
here, boys.
Little LED
Over here,
sirens.
boys.
Woo, 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 woo.
We are out of here, guys. Great show. Good to have you back, Deana, Kevin, Bruce.
Good night, April. And
good night, April. Good night, everybody out there. Hey, guys, I'll leave you with one bit of thought. Go for it. Right, guys? Take a shot. Don't worry about it. She says, no, big deal. Walk back to your buddies. You used to line my friend use. We found out we're cousins.
Cousin.
We're cousins. So we found out, yeah.
Well, then can you introduce me to her?
We'll see everybody next Friday. Heather will be back with us, so Deana will have a female to tell us boys how wrong we are.
Need some backup here, Jesus.
I feel bad. I know you need to have someone to have your back, but she will be here with us next Friday, and we should have some fun topics. All right, guys, everybody have a great weekend, and we'll see everybody next Friday. Peace out. Let me hit that button.